Total Lunar Eclipse 2018: How to see the blood moon, and the science behind it. Everything you need to know about Friday's eclipse, from how to see it to how one saved Columbus' life in 1504. Weather permitting, get ready for a beautiful celestial sight on Friday the 27th of July, when a total lunar eclipse will be visible from almost all parts of the world. The only people missing out this time are Greenland, Canada and the USA. From the UK, this spectacular sight will last all evening. As the moon rises at 8:50 p.m., the eclipse will already be in its total phase and the moon will be a deep red color as it climbs into the sky. All you need is a clear view of the night sky. Your eyes are the best instrument to soak up the sight. If you happen to have a pair of binoculars to hand, you can use them to range across the craters of the moon, but that's just icing on the cake. Best of all, you don't need to wear special filters or protective glasses to view a lunar eclipse. Unlike a total solar eclipse, where it is dangerous to look at the sun, the moon never gets bright enough to cause a danger to your eyes. So, pull up a garden chair, invite some friends round, and as you watch the serene eclipse unfold, here are some fun facts to ponder. Why does the moon turn red? A total lunar eclipse happens when the sun, earth and the moon perfectly line up. The most spectacular part about a total lunar eclipse is that when the moon is fully in Earth's shadow it turns red. This has earned the phenomenon the nickname of blood moon. The red color happens because sunlight is deflected through Earth's atmosphere. The process is called refraction and it bends red light from the sun like a lens into the space behind Earth, and so on to the surface of the eclipsed moon. The precise color of the moon depends on the atmospheric conditions in Earth's atmosphere. The clearer the atmosphere, the brighter and lighter the red color appears to be. If Earth had no atmosphere, then the totally eclipsed moon would be black. As it is, we stay alive because we have air to breathe, and as a bonus we get a beautiful celestial phenomenon to watch. So, a win-win. How many lunar eclipses will there be this century? According to NASA, there will be 230 lunar eclipses in the 21st century. Of these, only 85 will be total lunar eclipses. Friday's eclipse is the longest of the century, with a duration of 1 hour 43 minutes and 35 seconds. It will be the 17th total lunar eclipse of the century. The next will occur on the 21st of January 2019. How did a total lunar eclipse save Christopher Columbus? On Columbus' fourth voyage, his ships ran into a storm that led to him becoming stranded on Jamaica. After beaching his 2 remaining ships, he started out with 4 in June 1503. He and his crew threw themselves on the mercy of the local inhabitants. Accounts vary, but clearly by February the following year, relationships had soured between Columbus' castaways and the indigenous people. In order to continue to receive food and hospitality from the locals, Columbus needed to do some persuading, and he turned to his astronomical almanac for help. Spotting an upcoming total lunar eclipse. He is said to have gathered the locals on the evening of the 29th of February 1504 and told them his god was angry with their decision and had decided to project his wrath onto the moon. According to the story, when the blood moon appeared, the locals panicked and gave Columbus all the provisions he could want. What happens to the moon during a total lunar eclipse? Unlike the rather stately twilight that normally takes place on the moon, where a day lasts for about a fortnight and is followed by an equally long night, the sun's light and heat disappear within minutes during a total lunar eclipse. Rather like plunging non-toughened glass from the oven into a bowl of cold water, this sudden change of temperature could cause the lunar rocks to crack and gases to be released. These would help to supply the very thin lunar atmosphere, which is so rarefied it is called an exosphere. There is also another mystery to be explained. When astronomers take thermal images of the totally eclipsed moon, they see hot spots that they cannot fully explain. They are often concentrated on craters. Despite having studied them for more than 60 years, no one has come up with an adequate explanation for where the heat is coming from. Selene, it seems, likes to keep some secrets to herself. Stuart Clark is the author of The Search for Earth's Twin Quercus. Since you're here, we have a small favor to ask. More people are reading The Guardian than ever, but advertising revenues across the media are falling fast. And unlike many news organizations, we haven't put up a paywall. We want to keep our journalism as open as we can. So you can see why we need to ask for your help. The Guardian's independent, investigative journalism takes a lot of time, money and hard work to produce. But we do it because we believe our perspective matters, because it might well be your perspective, too. The Guardian is editorially independent, meaning we set our own agenda. Our journalism is free from commercial bias and not influenced by billionaire owners, politicians or shareholders. No one edits our editor. No one steers our opinion. This is important because it enables us to give a voice to the voiceless, challenge the powerful and hold them to account. It's what makes us different to so many others in the media, at a time when factual, honest reporting is critical. If everyone who reads our reporting, who likes it, helps to support it, our future would be much more secure.